What would you say the best looking sports uniforms, either past or present?
Oh, that is tough, man. There's so many good sports.
Ones out there.
I guess. I mean, this is. I guess one of my things I love. It's both current and past. Is obviously the Oregon Ducks for college football.
Yeah.
They're always bringing out something awesome. Oh, that is tough, man.
I'm gonna jump in while you're thinking about that.
Please do.
I don't like the team at all, but I'm a real big fan of like the throwback Orlando Magic jerseys from the 90s with the black pinstripe and the stars and the gray and the blue. I'm like, that. It's fresh. That's a fit. That's a good looking fit right there.
I'm so mad that I couldn't think of it right away, and you brought it to basketball. How did I forget about the old Toronto Raptors?
Oh my God.
With the purple and the actual Raptor on it, like the Vince Carter T-Mac days. Oh my God. I have the Vince Carter purple throwback jersey. Those are some of the best in my opinion too. I love them.
The 90s throwback, the 90s themed NBA jerseys, I think just above all, league-wide are the best. You had the Memphis Grizzlies with that like teal look.
Pistons with
the Pistons with it was like the car
the
exhaust.
tailpipes coming out.
The Warriors had that cool looking thing, now.
Honestly, those should be the jerseys. Now you know what it is? I think it's more of like a. For the most part, anyway, it's more of like a simplistic.
It's very clean. Everything's
like
clean.
A white jersey, black lettering, or vice
or
versa.
everything. There's too many red and blue and red, white, blue combos. Like the Wizards have that now. The Sixers obviously have it.
Yep.
The Pistons. It's just like, dude, get some variety going.
Yeah, the '90s definitely had some of the most elite jerseys you could have, especially in the NBA.
How much would you need to be paid to? We'll start it off with the layup here. Wear a Speedo on the beach in front of other people.
If I'm drunk, I'll probably do it for free.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll work out. If give me like 2 months.
I'm gonna be on a treadmill for like 6 months straight.
Yeah. If I know that I'm gonna do this 4th of July next year, all right, I'm gonna do leg day because I gotta work on this little dad bod that I got going here and these what I got going here. And then I gotta work these little bird legs out a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe shave.
Yeah.
How much would you need to be paid to show up at an ex's house with a ukulele and serenade them?
I guess it depends which one you're talking about.
The worst one. The most awkward one it would be.
But on a conservative day, it's gonna be a few hundred.
All right. How much would you need to be paid to lick a public toilet seat?
Oh my God. I don't even know if there's enough alcohol to make me do that.
I think you're getting paid a lot of money.
God, I mean this
blank check.
This is gonna be at least $100,000. I mean that is a serious health risk. God, Carl.
How much would you need to be paid to streak through Times Square?
Am I getting arrested?
No, you don't get arrested.
No. It's all compliant with the police.
Just for embarrassment.
Oh, dude,
pure embarrassment.
Give me $100.
Wow, all right, confident.
Fuck it, I don't care.
Okay, confident in the...
Just pay my train ticket.
Okay. How much would you need to be paid to take a bath in a dumpy motel bathroom? Like you got a bare ass and sit down in the tub and take a bath. In the shittiest flea bag motel I could find for you.
Yeah, it's probably, I'll probably have to do another $500 for that. That seems like a fair price. I'm going to go to the nearest FYE, if there is one anymore, and just go through every album in there.
All right, that's a fun topic. Let's stay there for a minute. What are your FYE memories, or what other stores do you remember that are out of business?
Blockbuster.
Blockbuster.
That was the best.
Definitely the number one.
I can still smell it right now when I think about it. You walk in, the popcorn, all the DVDs and or VHS, I guess at the time.
Of them. Like the smell.
It had that plastic smell.
Great. The video games, I rented so many video games from there. I probably still owe one and or have it, and probably still have to owe it, but you can't pay.
Chapter 7, so I don't
can't pay anything back.
You owe it anymore. You would owe it to some
I'm in collections somewhere, so I got Beavis and Butthead Sega Genesis game.
Some fucking collection agency from the middle of somewhere is going to show up at your house.
Yeah.
In 1998, you rented Grand Theft Auto 2. What is in the water today? All these kids that are coming out, they're handsome as fuck. Jealous.
We grew up at the wrong time.
I'm at the wrong time.
I don't know what's going on.
Who was starting quarterback when we were you had Brian Greasy for just Who else? Rich Gannon, who's got like a chin down here.
You used to have guys with missing teeth and all the time playing. Like it's way different.
Yeah, it went
now.
from like men to like GQ models. Look like Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah. Stud. Handsome. Yeah, the first one was like Tom Brady, and everybody's like, you know what?
But did you see Tom Brady's like combine? Dude was out there in boxers looking like the most average accountant that you could ever like, pick. So like that's what we had growing up. Next, now you literally got GQ models playing quarterback.
If you give me $70 million a year, I will figure out a way to be handsome. I will go into some body shop plastic surgeon and be like, go ahead, go to town.
Come out like a Ken doll.
Be like, well, sir, this is going to be a little expensive. Be like, I don't recall asking. Here's the black card. Since what, 2013 or 2009 or something, he's been around the world and I. It's a good song by Lisa Stansfield from 1990. Been around the world and I.
Should we fact check that year?
Because
Because last time we got you.
All right, let's check it out.
All right, I don't even know the song. Hold on.
All around the world, Lisa Stansfield. I'm going to say 1990.
All right, let's
Put it
see.
up right there.
Let's see.
But you know that song?
No.
I think they remixed it with a Biggie song. Been around the world and I.
Who's it by?
Player hater.
There it is. Lisa
Stansfield. Yeah,
You said 1990?
I did. Yes. Yeah, I got to redeem myself from last
Stomped him again.
Get the hell out of here.
1989.
Get the fuck out of here.
You know what? He's
on the
probably
losing
been wrong this whole time. We just weren't fact checking him.
Yep.
That was it must have been a single in 1990.
It was released in '89. Why would the single come out after the album?
It comes out sometimes.
So it's on the album and then it comes out as a single after?
No, it must have been December
They stagger
31st.
the
Yeah,
They
at
stagger the
11:58.
Yep.
All right, here's an example. Like the song "Take Care" from the Drake album with Rihanna. That album came out in like late November of 2011.
We got the fact.
I don't think it wasn't a single until like 2012. I mean, you can look it up.
It was released October 16th, 1989.
All right, at the end of the 1989.
It was 1989.
Yeah, 89's 89.
It's a different decade.
I know. I was born in 1989. So I'm like, I was
Again,
crawling in the playpen.
Carl, you are in a slump, buddy.
That's a young crawler.
Damn it.
You are in a slump.
Give me another one. Give me another one. All right.
Oh my God.
That was hot. That was hot.
That's what you wanted.
Yes, I
You got waters or beers or milk?
have more beer. All right, let's keep going. What's the skill that you like to curl?
Carl, like fucking lick the ice. Lick the ice right now.
I'm sorry, I'm loud chewing right now because I
It's
can't.
fine.
stand-
You're excused.
I think I want to try to learn to be one of those like barbecue pitmasters.
Keep going.
All right, next topic right here. I can't see.
Oh my God, dude.
My eyes are burning out of my face right now. What did you want to be when you grew up?
I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't know. A carpenter like my dad.
So something that's been kind of the talk of social media a little bit, just kind of debuted recently on cable TV. I want to get your thoughts on this concept of
I'm nervous.
there's a professional slapping league now. So Dana
TV
White
show behind it.
There's a whole TV show about it. They're like serious about it. It started out as like a TikTok, Instagram kind of meme sport, and now it's a legitimate cable TV thing. What do we think? Does this last? Is it hot? Is it not? What are your thoughts? Is it cool or is it stupid?
I think it's gonna be like a fad. Like I think it's gonna be popular for maybe a year or two, and then it's just gonna get old. But you know what's crazy? I mean, you hear about it in football, player safety. You know, there's boxing, there's MMA. This may be the only sport I can think of
I don't know if you can call it a
where
sport.
you go in there. 100%, you have to be defenseless.
Dude, let them slap them wherever they want. You get slapped down below. You get slapped on the rear end. You get slapped.
Each round's a different zone slap.
Slapped like a forehead slap like on the playground. Just get forward Friday, something like that.
Yep, round 10's the nut slap.
Give someone a
Yeah,
five.
that's-
I mean, there's got to be.
Yeah, you get teabagged in the last round. They gotta be a little more creative. It's gotta be more than just like.
Yeah, I watched like
how much? All right, like how big do you think it would if I let them both just kick the shit out of you?
Like slow motion.
and as long.
Yeah,
What about Hybrid Theory by Linkin Park? When
Easy.
did the album come out?
2000, easy.
Easy?
2000.
Yes,
Left was
Yes.
Oh, you got
late
one.
2000. It came out in like October
See,
or November. Of 2000.
that's too easy because we grew up on that.
Yeah.
What are you trying to pick something from like the Prohibition or something like that? Somebody comes out there with a trumpet.
What's My Age Again by Blink-182?
1999 off the Enema of the State album.
Ooh.
What was it?
What's My Age Again?
It's off the Enema of the State album in 1999.
Oh, I asked the song, not the album.
I gave you all of it.
So 89.
No, 99.
Yeah, it's 99. Mm-hmm. Now he's acting all confident. I mean,
Yeah, see,
we're
come
giving.
back.
No.
We
See,
gotta make this a game. We can tally it. Like,
Yeah, we'll make it a game show for you.
well, you know what?
so they were.
By
They almost
accident.
fired me, and then I cried in front of the guy. And I begged him to let me stay.
sorry.
And he let me stay.
Oh,
It was embarrassing. I know. I made like $5.50 an hour.
How old were you?
16.
And you cried in
I
front
cried in front of the manager who was like 17 years old. He was literally went to high school with me.
Oh my god.
Like I was at Steiner, and the manager also went to Steiner, and I went in, and he's like, no, I think I missed this. I just missed a date on the calendar. I just didn't. I don't know. I just didn't see it. My name on. I know.
I mean, no show.
And I
no
go
call,
and
no
show up. I'm going in. I got my khaki pants on and my blue shirt tucked in. I'm like, Carl's here to work. He's got DVDs on the shelf. And he's like, yeah, you missed Saturday. You weren't here. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, you're on the schedule, like right here. You just missed it. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm sorry. He's like, well, Craig told me to fire you. And I'm like, oh my god.
Is that your first job?
My first.
Please, don't do it.
You still have that blue polo or whatever it was, blue shirt?
I wish I did. That'd be a collector's item now. Maybe in my like parents' attic somewhere.
I saw my funnel cake.
As well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't rely. I mean, Patrick Mahomes. You know, I don't know.
It just depends if he can move. If he can't move, I just can't see them winning that game.
Who knows? What
High
kind
ankle
of
sprain's serious.
drugs they have, and what kind of tape they have, and what kind of
Well, I'll tell you
therapists
what.
they have.
I'll tell you what. If he comes out and he looks like nothing ever happened to him, he needs a drug test immediately.
Yeah, he's
Well, he
pissing
did-
like
Immediately.
He did an interview today. He was walking around fine with no boot or anything on. So
I just find it
he's
hard to
definitely-
believe.
He's definitely getting the good stuff.
They have good. I mean, they have good stuff. They have good stuff. I mean,
But even if you don't feel pain, it doesn't mean you're healed. So how does the ankle hold up? I mean, like I said, you're missing 4 to 6 weeks any other given time. You're telling me he's going to come out 7 days later and act like nothing has happened?
when the Super Bowl's on the line, and you got a $500 million.
I'm not saying he's not coming out, but
we're gonna inject you full of the worst shit we could
horse
find.
tranquilizer, just numb that whole ankle.
Here's some fucking WD-40. Just jam it in there. Yeah. We're gonna try everything we
There's
can.
no creaking in that ankle.
Nothing at all. Oh my god! Here.
That thing's just like limp. He's just dragging it across the
You know,
field.
fucking put him in a concrete cast or something like that. Just here you go. You know.
A motorized scooter for
Oh god.
Oh my god.
And the Bengals in the playoffs last 2 years just been a different animal. Like, they're just the giant slayers. Last year they were the underdog, but I think this year, I see them as the favorite going into the AFC title game, honestly.
I agree. And the thing is, I think it comes down to how fierce the quarterback is. It's a mental thing. Like, it's either like you're so like oblivious and you just don't care, like Eli Manning, and you just like,
Yeah.
I just won 2 Super Bowls by maybe complete the greatest playoff moment in history, David Tyree catch. Or you're just like a psychopath, like a Tom Brady or something like that, where nothing just gets in your way of your focus.
Yeah.
I think Joe Burrow has that kind of element where he's just like,
He just stays calm under pressure.
he shows up looking like MC Hammer in the locker room. And then he goes out there, and did you see that thing on Instagram? He they did it in slow motion. He threw a pass, and he turned around in slow motion as the pass was swirling.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Swirling, yeah.
The Bengals are going to steamroll the Chiefs because if Mahomes can't move, I'm not saying he's a big scrambler like, say, Lamar Jackson, but he moves around the pocket.
Yeah, his game relies heavily
exactly.
on
the team relies on him.
If he can't do that, they're done. They are done. I'm expecting, I could be wrong, I'm expecting the Bengals to win and win big. Dude, no one cares about Philly. No one. You guys live in like this like echo chamber of just like get off to each other. Like, oh, Philly's so sick,
It is.
bro.
It's like one of those float tanks.
Do you know what you're gonna do? Listen.
Smelling salts.
Listen, I'm just gonna go. We're gonna beat that ass, and then you can cry over some Wawa and talk about all your Johns. Philly's done. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the fan.
Wawa. I know you're a Sheets
Wawa
guy.
sucks.
I know you're a Sheets guy.
Wawa sucks.
Conference game title predictions. Niners, Eagles. What do we think?
Well, we got.
And unbiased.
Are we doing both conferences?
We're gonna do both.
Okay,
We'll do
so
both. We'll start with the-
it's gonna be a dogfight. I think it's gonna be similar to the Niners Cowboys game. I think it's gonna be kind of low scoring.
I can see that. I agree. Low scoring.
They're two
grind
great
it
offenses, but I think it's even better defenses. I'm gonna think it's a close game. It could come down to the last possession. I think it's gonna be a one possession game.
Yes.
I like my Niners. Not trying to be biased. I think they got more recent experience in terms of their roster. In this, I mean, both quarterbacks obviously first NFC Championship game, but we were just there last year. I like our run game. I think, no offense, but I think the Eagles, ranked pretty low in run defense.
It's fair.
McCaffrey and Mitchell. I'm gonna go us. That's me. But I think it's gonna be a great game regardless.
It's gonna be a solid game. I'm going to go with the Eagles because, again, close fight, but I think I like what Nick Sirianni's doing, and I think they're going to use their tight ends well. Dallas Goedert's absolutely demolishing people. I think A.J. Brown is going to step it up. I think Devontae Smith is an animal, is going to get in there. And I think they're just going to dice him up a little bit.
Is A.J.
All right, Caparoni, would you rather have uncontrollable sneezing fits or uncontrollable hiccup fits?
Sneezing. Hiccups are just very uncomfortable.
So you're going to walk into a room and just be like, ah!
Yeah, I think because sometimes when you get a good sneeze, it's like so satisfying, but when you hiccup, it's just annoying.
But this ain't a good sneeze. It's just rapid fire sneezes.
Uncontrollable. So you're walking into the supermarket and you're
sneezing
like, hey, can I get a pound of cheese?
Oh, wait, do you want to be sneezing that much? Especially with Yeah.
You're tasked with cooking dinner for a guest. You're trying to impress in 30 minutes without a recipe book. What are you cooking?
Eggo waffles and cereal.
Trying to impress them.
All right, I'll do maybe some bagel bites.
All right. I guess. All right, let's step
Gourmet
up
little mini pizzas, I'll call
step
it.
up. You went from like the worst possible thing to like
I can't cook.
mediocre. Yeah.
I can't cook, man.
Okay, you can't make some spaghetti and meatballs. You just
No.
boil fucking water.
Simple chicken parm.
No, I'm terrible.
All right. Like you're just laser focused and you can go in and nothing bothers you, nothing shakes you. That's how you win Super Bowls. Like Eli Manning did it. I mean, he's just like,
But we
what's going on.
can't say that for sure yet because
Can't say
this
for sure.
is
We'll
this
find
is
out.
both quarterbacks' biggest games of their career. No one's ever been here yet.
I mean, for
Donovan
quarterback-wise.
didn't have any threw up in the biggest game of his life.
Yeah.
Carson, I liked Carson, but he got a little too arrogant and a little too aggressive and snapped his leg off because he's throwing himself around there like he's playing on a schoolyard. You're playing against like the best athletes on earth. You got to be a little. Nick Foles was like Eli Manning. He's like, hey man, I don't know. Hey, whatever. Oh, just won the Super Bowl. That's what it is. There's some science to this. Our friend Mr. Tom Brady has announced his retirement again from the National Football League. Big news again. There was a little more steam to it last year, but where there's smoke, there's fire. He comes back. So let me ask you this question: what are your thoughts, and do you think it sticks this time? Let's go with the Caparoni first.
I think it's about time because he had a bad year. I think it showed his age a little bit. Part of it could have been the team around him and the coaching. But I think this time it does stick because he just has so much money offered to him to go to TV. Like, he's making more, I think, doing TV than he did in his playing career.
His entire 23-year playing career. Yeah, he's getting $375 million.
Over
I think he
10
made
years.
$350 million playing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe Brady just wanted to get away from his wife.
saying
And
maybe-
now he got the divorce. Like,
saying-
all right, I'm
I was
clear.
gonna
I'm
say,
good to go.
Maybe he wanted a
know?
divorce, and she kept saying no. He's like, you know what? I got the solution. I'm gonna.
know
She
play
what?
hates
another-
football. I'm going to
gonna
get
play-
myself more
Hey.
CTE.
I'm gonna play another year.
City boys up, baby. So I'm telling you, I think he just wanted to get away from her. And he's got to be making out in a divorce, right? I mean, she was worth more, so isn't he getting alimony and child support?
Alimony. He's got a new contract.
City
it's, like
Boys
it's
up.
like the spin-off of a TV show. Like, this is the next thing. He moves to Palm Springs or
Brady
something.
knows what he was
joins a
doing.
nudist colony. Starts announcing he's got a $500 million in the bank.
Tom in the bank.
Just announce. So if you were going to be in a movie, who would you have play you in a movie? So do a movie about your
This
life.
is easy.
man.
Well, everyone calls me Diesel. So I got to go
Vin
with Vin
Diesel?
Diesel. I got to go with Vin Diesel. That's what
You
I'm
have a
going.
Trenton Thunder hat and
No, I'll just have my head bald like usual, and that's all I need. I've been called Diesel for years now, so
Can you do a Vin Diesel accent?
I don't need to. He's playing me. I'm not playing him.
Who are you picking for your actor?
I think it might be more of like a comedy-based one. So I'm gonna go with Paul Rudd.
I'm going Owen Wilson. Paul Rudd looks nothing
Oh,
like
doesn't
you.
Look like me, but like I'm saying,
dye
like,
his hair blonde
I'm saying
and get a haircut,
I'm
like-
saying persona-wise. I think I'd win like a Paul Rudd.
I'm thinking for me, he's a little older, but I think the resemblance.
Michael
Paul-
B. Jordan. Yep, nailed it. Looks just like you. Looks just like you.
I'm thinking Paul Giamatti.
Okay.
I
Okay.
was thinking more of a Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, who's
I don't know, but who's got my persona out there? Who's like, hey, it's
I don't think.
Carl.
I don't think.
Goldblum.
Yeah, he's got a
Really,
point.
Jeff Goldblum
It's
from
his personality.
Yeah.
from this Jurassic Park?
Yep. I would
Watch
agree-
the
I would agree
show.
with that.
It's you.
But
It's you as an old man. It's
I
you.
can't imagine that. Right now. Starting with Donnie B. Would you rather eat a tub of hot sauce or a tub of mayonnaise?
Oh shit. Well, I love hot sauce. I guess
The
I.
Mr. Payne hot
Pain
sauce.
hot sauce.
I'm going mayonnaise. Because that shit hurt. That shit hurt so bad. I think I'm still recovering.
Can you imagine eating a tub of mayonnaise?
You would-
scoop after
oh.
scoop.
Yeah.
But could you imagine a tub of Mr. Payne? You die.
It's
Yes.
some nice protein because there's egg in it.
Yeah, ugh. Ugh. Gross.
Caparoni, would you rather eat ice cream with ketchup or a banana with ketchup?
That's
What
all
kind?
right.
Can I pick any ice cream flavor I want?
You can pick whatever you
No, I
want.
would pick the ice cream.
Really? It mixes
Which
together.
one helps?
You didn't say how
Which
much.
flavor?
You didn't say how much. Ketchup has to be in it, though. I just put a little dab of ketchup.
All right,
in
all
there
right,
the
all
other
right.
day.
It's enough to make you uncomfortable on both situations. You have to
See,
douse the
I
banana in
was-
ketchup.
I
You gotta
was
eat
still-
I would say one serving of ice cream with ketchup all over.
I think
it.
I would still pick the ice cream because like banana, it's just a banana. Whereas ice cream, there's like different variations you could try to like have cover up the taste.
That's
of it.
what might make it worse.
I think it would make it worse. Banana. See, the thing is, we were talking about this off set. It doesn't mix in with a banana.
So why don't you just have a cup of milk with ketchup in it?
I'm gonna stick with ice cream.
I'm doing banana on that one.
Gross.
Yeah.
Oof. I don't know. More for each of you. Okay. Would you rather clog a toilet on a first date or the first day of a new job?
Oh, it's easy.
I'm gonna say first day of a new job because
Yeah.
it's easier to hide it. Probably you just pretend you didn't do it.
That's what I was like. Well, if I'm in like a big office building, I could just like run away and nobody.
Also, though,
Here was my
Water like shit. under-
I think I'd rather shit myself at her house
Yep.
than clog her toilet because at least like, yo, I fucked up. But if I clog the toilet and I leave that with her, she's gonna hate me shitting myself and getting
I'll
out
tell you
of there.
this: if you shit yourself at their house and you're able to get or clog their toilet and you're able to get through that and maintain the relationship, get married.
Actually, I have a lot of questions. Like,
Get-
why
get
are you
married.
putting up with that? Like,
That-
why is
that's-
that
that's
normal
a
to you?
weird- that's-
If I clogged my girlfriend's toilet, 100 fucking percent leaving it. Because I'll tell you this right now. if I'm up there trying to plunge it, she's gonna hear me yakking. So I'm leaving it, bro. I'm leaving it, and I'm never mentioning. I'm like, yo,
How'd that shit get there?
I'm like, I don't know. Your house is haunted. It wasn't me.
Caperini, you're tasked with breaking into someone's house while they're home and stealing at least one condiment from their refrigerator. If you don't get caught, you get $1 million.
Okay.
What's your strategy to get to that into the house and to the condiment without getting caught?
Then you got to create a distraction. So you create a distraction out in the front yard, and then you sneak in the back real quick and hop out.
I didn't
So
think
you're doing this in daylight.
I can do it at night. But no, I think daylight would probably be the best way to do it because you can create a distraction. They're more willing to go outside during the day versus nighttime.
Okay, you're gonna get them outside, and then you're gonna run past them into the house.
No, I'm going to go through the back. I'm going in through the back.
Yeah, I'm here to check your solar. I gotta come inside.
That could be a strategy. Pose as like a cable person. Like,
you got to wear the overalls.
Yeah, your
and everything
shit's
like
all
that.
fucked up. I gotta come inside. I gotta check your fridge.
Oh my God. You're trying to impress a girl on a first date, but you only have $20 to spend.
Oh my God.
How do you do it?
Wow, $20?
You gotta hurry up, rapid fire here.
Hurry up.
I'm going to say, like, plan a nice little picnic. Go to the park, nice little picnic.
That's cute.
With what? Inflation can't even get eggs for
Little
that.
cheese and crackers, you know. You get a cheap
Get like
bottle
two
of wine.
Lunchables and a bottle of wine.
Yeah, you get a cheap bottle of wine and some cheese and crackers. Like, it could be like the Kraft little cheese singles.
I don't know if you're getting a second date with cheese and crack with the Lunchables.
Yeah.
Hey, you
That's
gave me
unbelievable.
$20. I'm working with
$20.
Do you see this?
You inherit $5 million, but first you have to run nude through a supermarket. Do you do it
Well, yeah. So it's the
for
way.
$5 million?
So yeah, I have to do that to get the million or 5 million.
To get to $5 million, you have to, and you have to assume the risk of that you might get arrested.
I will run butt ass naked. I will shit in aisle 3. So yeah, I'm doing it.
Bad gal Riri coming back after a 6-year hiatus, going to be taking the stage. So if you could make your own Super Bowl halftime entertainment experience, what would it
The
be?
greatest solo artist of all time. Usher, baby. Usher. He's the real king of pop. Michael Jackson sucks.
Yeah, I think we're on the. I
terrible.
think we're actually on the same page for once. I think that
One of
would be
the
a wonderful
greatest-
show.
Usher, why has he never been asked? Every song's a hit. The dude can dance. He's got the voice of a god. Usher needs to be a Super Bowl halftime guy. Who you ever met was like, yeah, I hate Usher.
Nobody.
one.
So, all right, if you're going to pick the set list for Usher, what's
Oh
like a
my
song or
God.
two that you'd have?
Burns got to be on there.
Mm-hmm.
Classic. Obviously, you got to throw in Yeah to hype the crowd up. You know, that's,
Right.
that
That's
was
like
one of
you
his
get the
biggest
crowd. That's the
ones.
opener. You
That'd
get
be
the crowd wound up. Yeah.
Although I don't think they could have Ludacris talking about nipples in his.
You can edit it.
Talking about nipples. I mean, they
Yeah,
showed
it's
a
the one
nipple.
showing
showed
nipples.
one.
If you can show it,
So you do Confessions Part 2. It'd be a little,
Oh,
a little weird for a
Confessions,
vibe
so-
for like Super
But you
Bowl.
know
show.
what? But everyone loves Usher. It'll just work. It'll just work. Usher's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. I think he's so underrated for no reason because you talk about all the greatest artists of all time. No one mentions him.
These are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I could say, my shit go inside. Said she's got one on the way. These are my confessions that I love Usher.
I apologize, but whatever you're going to say right here, it's not going to
I
be
know,
the right
I
answer.
think-
It's not
you know,
going to be.
Caparoni, you're an undercover cop trying to infiltrate an organized crime family. What is your alias? You're like,
Him just showing up is like, that's suspect. That is suspect.
See what I think?
Donnie B, your car is stolen and you have $2,500 to buy a replacement. What are you getting?
Got to be a Honda. It's the only thing that'll still run for that cheap.
Smart move, yeah. I'm probably going like conversion van. I'm gonna get like a fucking motorhome. Oh my god, yeah.
Or you know what to go with that? We do a dual battle. NSYNC versus Backstreet Boys.
Yes. Yes.
Fight it to the death.
That's
Yeah,
it.
steel
Kick the shit out of each
And
other.
the announcers will be LFO.
Yes. I think one of them died.
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, okay, 98 degrees. 98 degrees. Nick Lachey.
Yep.
Nick Lachey would be like the Bruce Buffer.
I do cherish you.
All right. NSYNC versus Backstreet Boys. Nick Lachey from 98 degrees is
They just kick the shit out of each other and sing in harmony the entire time. It's
Yeah,
gonna be a beautiful
why do we have to
experience.
sing? Why can't we have like a full on brawl?
They can.
We're all about entertaining.
Yes.
Why is singing the only form of entertainment?
I don't know.
Celebrity
what I
deathmatch,
think would
but
be
real
We
life.
talk-